Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing okay, and I hope you're doing all right. Let me know that you can hear me and you can see me, and let me know if you can hear this. Let me just turn that off. I'll do that when we go to commercial. I'm gonna turn this off because I think you probably can hear that fan going. Can you hear the fan going? Let me know if you can hear the fan going. Hello, good morning, Miss Pat, Jenna, Linda, Mother Irene, Monica Keonis. Can y'all hear that sound? Good morning, God. Thank you for fixing this for me right now. What happened? No, you can't hear the fan. Okay, the fan. I'll leave the fan on then. Okay. Today's date is February the 6th of 2026. Is it 6, 2, what's that? Come on, Larry. Is that my brain don't want to do no math? What is this? Is a 10, yeah, 10, 16. So 16, 6 day, the year ending 6. What are we doing with three sixes? Well, that's in my head. Three sixes. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all want to do a working as a community this morning after we pray? That means what we're sowing is going to be a working. But I need for you to be able to wrap up your head around this that we're going to sow as a working, because I know you have been taught for many years to be scared of three sixes. But I want everybody to just type 666 in the chat. 666 in the chat. Let me see, 678. Then, okay. Yeah, put six. Okay. Now, how did you feel when you put 666 in the chat? Be honest. Whenever you see the number, it comes to $6.66. You know, if 666 show up anywhere, how do you feel? Kimberly said I feel positive. Okay. That's interesting. Miss Pat said no problem. Mother Irene says nothing. Lashika said I feel the same. Oh, thank you, Jacoby said apprehensive. Okay, great. Okay, 666, you thought of media and expansion. You probably added them together and came up with 18 and then a 9. Probably. Carrie said, I don't feel anything. Nell says, scares me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I felt it in my legs. Okay. So there's still some connection, some negative connotation to 666. 6 is on one of my, I don't have any feelings, Terrell said. Okay. We're going to work with this. Lord, we're going to do prayer or we're going to fix everybody 666. No feelings, Naomi. That's good. Little eerie. Thank you, Sheba. We're going into the church brain. We're going to work a little bit there and do some deconstruction. Once I tell you what this is, you're going to want to go back and slap everybody that a little anxious. Thank you. Nothing, DeQuincia says. Erica Brown says weird. Thank you. Chris says, I thought of evil and the mark of the devil. That's what they taught us. Great. Candace says nothing. Almost tingly and optimistic. Oh, really? Okay. Nothing, Stephanie says. Shelley said, I felt a little weird at first. Hesitant. Wow, programming is powerful. Whoa. Nell said, don't judge me. Ain't about judging you, girl. You see, you in good company at about 6 more. Granville put 666. Okay, tell me, what did you feel? Sandra R. Lawson, how you doing? Carla says hesitant. Got it. Nothing. I learned a long time ago. It is not evil. Okay, Miss LaShonda. Granville said felt indifferent. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Nothing, Tam says. Okay. Remember, I was deeply religious. Oh, we all were. We all were. Okay. I love this. Okay, so it coming to my mind when I looked at the sixes, because it wasn't no adding, but just looked at the 3 6s for us to sow $6.66. And I'm going to tell you what we're going to attack. First of all, I'm going to tell you what 666 really means. What does that mean? Okay, yeah, I got I'm gonna tell you what 666 mean, and then we're going to do a working to heap upon the head of the administration in America. And number two, we're going to also destroy some aspect of church brain fear-based teaching out of our life, because we're going to work with 666. As you're coming in, some of you are still coming in, put 666 in the chat. You learned that 666 is really positive, a time to refocus. Okay. If you look at it as an angel number and you're looking at it being 18, that comes to a 9. The 18 will be an 8 moment. Added together will be a 9. Okay, you can make it positive. I don't know about refocus, but yeah. All right. Thank you. You're putting 666 in the chat. We're going to be sowing $6.66, and we're going to be doing 2 things with it. We're going to be doing 2 things with it. Now, I want you to write. Everybody know what gematria is. If you don't know what gematria is, thank you, Mother Iris, say apprehensive. So she come from the old church. They put that in us. Now, if you know what gematria is, because you've been here for a while, great. If you don't know, put your hand up. If you put your hand up, I got to explain it. If too many of you got to put your hand up. What hell? Let me just tell you what it is. Ain't got no day. I got to be done by 7. By 7 my time. Gematria is the Hebraic way of giving every letter a number. If you were in Reformation last year or the year before last, we had a whole class on that. Okay? An entire whole class on that. I can look at the letters of your name and using the Hebraic system called gematria, where every letter has a number, and I can begin to tell you some things about your life. Nail was used as an example in that class year before last, and a few others of you were. Do y'all remember that? Well, in gematria, 666 spells somebody's name during the Roman Empire. That is all 666 means. I know you're like, what? Yes. And its name, Nero Caesar, which you know is a Caesar, is one of the rulers. Nero Caesar, Nero Caesar. Now put that in there, put 666 equals Nero Caesar. And I'm going to tell you a story. And I'm going to tell you how we got to this 666 being the mark of the beast and the devil. Y'all, we supposed to be praying. We're going to pray for Reid too. Jenna said, wow. Nell said, scared for nothing. What the what? It's just like, but they use hell. Hell is not a real place. And they scared us with that. Hell does not exist. It just exists in your mind. If you believe it, I guess it exists. That's all. 666 is one of the rulers at that time that they called a beast because he used his authority, his governing power in a horrible way, and he was egotistical. He was a horrible leader. Somebody said, well, I'll be what? That's it. How you spell that J word? I don't know somebody. Oh, it's a G. Gematria. Gematria. Yeah. 666 equals Nero Caesar. Thank you. So grateful. I am convinced everything they taught is wrong. Everything they taught is really wrong. It's really good for us, and our power lies there. Yeah, it because of knowledge. Monica Keon there says, wow, just wow. I am your personal prophet, but I'm also your head deconstructionist. And we got to deconstruct the bullshit of the church that is in Christianity. Crystal said literally everything was a lie. Well, not everything, but I get what you're saying. It feels that way. I knew a lady who wouldn't go out June the 6th, got a check in the amount of 6666, and she says she'll wait. Wow. It's the programming, y'all. In Zari verse said, why the lies? Every lie has a purpose. And the purpose of a lie is to replace the truth, hide it, to put the truth in the shadow. That's the purpose of a lie. It's also used to manage truth tellers. Shelley says, just wow, mind blown. I felt that everything was a lie as well. At least 80% to me, Chanel says, this info just lifted another weight. Wow. My dad said 666 was a good number. I understood once I added it up. Right. 18 plus 1, 9. Remember, in numerology, we always go down to the single digit. Double, then single. Terrell said, wow, didn't know that. I just remember from the Bible where it was Revelation. Oh, I should know. It's 1836. Wow, didn't know that. I just remember from the Bible where it was said to be the number man and the mark of the beast. Then the number of his name is 666. But that was Nero Caesar. Yes, I need to talk to my ancestors because this is a book. But they didn't know. And a lot of our ancestors had a lack of, as far as the ancestors, if you're talking about those post-transatlantic trade, they were separated from their ancestral knowledge from the motherland. So we got to remember that. And we still should honor our ancestors, but they were separated from their systems. They were separated from their math, from their sciences. Y'all do know that we were the leaders and still are the leaders of math, science, numbers, tech, and all that kind of going on. In fact, the East is known for those knowledges. So I want you said, I remember adding, former church adding an extra $1 to the offering so that it wouldn't add up to 6. Yeah, because that's what they taught us. So that 666 is just the numbers to a person's name. Nero Caesar. He was a Roman emperor. And they associated him with, because he was a horrible leader. He persecuted the people. He had a lot of violence throughout the state. And his name, he was a beast. And so what they began to say after his rule, if you were a leader or if you were a ruler in Rome, they will use 666. Oh, 666. Yeah, he's 666. Meaning that ruler, that leader is still in the spirit of Nero Caesar. I almost said Nero Butler. That's Wanda Nero Butler had a song. Nero Caesar. So when they said 666, it was a mock, but a reference to a horrendous leader that was in Rome. And because, and I hate to say it like this, they say if you want to hide something from a black person, put it in the book. It's almost like some of us, and I'm going to say the West, particularly in the Americas, mainly the United States, it's like we're allergic to learning. And that's part of the program, because you can't control somebody that read and smart. The average reading level, education level of an American is 6th grade. And that's by design, so that the sugars, the entertainment, the sports, marriage, family, children, Diamond being a girl's best friend, 2.5 children, white picket fits, own, not rent. All of those are illusions. to create for you a world that you get lost in. Are y'all listening to what I'm saying? And because those different things are in our culture to put us to sleep, as well as the chemical warfare that they're waging against our health and our thinking through the food, these things make Americans easily controlled. We as Americans, we love comfort, we love predictability, we want things quick, fast, and in a hurry. There's no wait in us. All of that is the side effects or the repercussions of lots of sugar and the illusions of being free and the illusions of having it your way right away at Burger King now. All of that's an illusion. It makes us all easier to control. Now you're starting to see how can these people actually think that she was trying to hit them with a car? How can these people actually think that he should have been shot like that at point blank range, his back to them? How can we end up with a George Floyd? And the list go on and on and on. A Sandra on that. And people right in your neighborhood see it the way that the system, the empire, the administration tells them to think about it. See, these are people who probably generationally have been under the spell that is in the Americas. And in the religion and in the music, everything is programming you to be manageable. I ain't going to do this because the Bible said. I ain't going to do that because the Bible said. Oh, I'm so scared of show you planes falling out of the sky so you won't travel nowhere. Because traveling is a spiritual exercise for the consciousness and the brain. It's like the brain coming out of your head, picking up weights and start building this muscle. That's what travel is. Travel is spiritual. And they do not want you to travel. Most Americans have not been on a plane. A lot of Americans most of Americans do not even have a passport. Only half of the voting people in America have a passport. This is why ICE is going to be at the polls, to put fear in you so you don't come. It's all fear-based. The church, state, the government, entertainment. I tell you, White House, church house, and the playhouse are all one. Nero Caesar. All this long time, I'm adding $1 to make sure I ain't got 666 or putting something else when I'm into what I done bought so I don't have $6.66. Now breathe and realize you've been lied to. That's the first breath. I was lied to. Now the second breath is forgiving yourself for believing what somebody told you and you're not doing the work your darn self. I should have studied. I should have read myself. All right? How you feel? Tell me how you feel. Oh, we're going to do $6.66 this morning. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about 66. So first, Nero Caesar. And then as time went along, even after his death and went on by his business, I saw somebody that say they got their first passport. Oh, I got my first passport, sister. He said, thanks, Pastor. Somebody say, I feel free now. How do you feel now? Now type 666 again and let me know how you feel. Everybody put in the chat, particularly those that felt hesitant and felt a certain kind of way. Put $6.66. I mean 666. I mean there's 3 sixes in the chat. Put it in there and tell me how you feel. Chanel said, I feel pissed the hell off simultaneously and free. Vonda said, duped. That's hilarious. I should have questioned. I should have studied. Yeah, they didn't tell us to do that. They just told us read our Bibles. Oh, I love that, Akeem. Good, you'll be able to vote. According to the stars, they're going to make that mandatory. You ain't got a passport, you can't vote. Truth over fear ain't nothing but a number. Yeah. Yeah, I feel silly. I feel clear. I love that, Joy. Woo, forgiveness of self took a minute to get out. I was so angry with God when I came out of the four walls years ago. So blessed that He led me here to help me continue my journey. Yeah, because the church and religion can actually separate you from God and yourself. What is wrong with me? This is prayer. And I'm teaching like this Wednesday night. Religion and the church, the culture of the church, will separate you from God and yourself. Running away from the church and Christianity is running into the arms of God. Hallelujah. 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 Okay, so look, we got Nero Caesar, break it down, Gematria, 666. That's the total. So it's a political critique. Now, I'm gonna get off. Now, the number 6, you know, because you guys are students of numerology, it means humanity, it means labor, the 6. But when you take the 6 and you make it, actually the number 6 also means incompletion. And then 7 means completion. 6 means labor, 7 means rest. I got to update my numerology 2.0. It got to be 3.0 now. So 666 represents human systems trying to be absolute, being unchecked, filled with ego, controlling and dominating. Who sounds like that, you guys? So this takes us into the working we're going to do, because we are about to trap this administration in its own energy. By sowing $6.66, we are going to plant their intention to be in absolute control and to move in a evil, to have absolute power, and we're going to cause them to reap what they have sown. Y'all got this? You see what we're going to do now? This is a working. So this morning we're doing a working. The $6.66, those 3 6s, we are going to plan it on the behalf of the government. This is a working this morning, y'all. We're going to plan it as, because we understand seed time and harvest. So we're going to plant that seed. And then I'm going to, through my own intercessory prayer, I'm going to accelerate it to the harvest as quick as possible. And we're going to watch sections of the government implode and their plan to work against them and not just against us. Abba, protect me from the government. That's what we're putting on this seed. Now, let me keep talking about it though, so when you do it, you got all that stuff on it. Nero Caesar, you know what the number 6, humanity, labor, incompletion. 666, humanity attempting godhood, attempting to rule without wisdom. And because 6 means labor, it means the 666 is also talking about humanity attempting godhood without rest. So we're going to place insomnia in Trump and the administration. Are y'all with me? I'm getting you ready to do it. We're not doing a seed this morning. We're doing a working. We're not doing a seed this morning. We're doing a working. We're not doing a seed this morning. We're doing a working. And all of what I'm telling you about, and I'm going to be done, and all that I'm telling you about this 666, this is getting your spirit right. So when you do the 666, you're doing it in the spirit of hoodoo. You're doing it in the spirit of boomerang. You're doing it in the spirit of voodoo. You're doing it in the spirit of Ifa. Are y'all understanding? What are you naming, Larry? African spiritual systems. I love that. It's working time. Who would that say? It's corporate time. I think that's Fantastic Four. Yeah, it's working time. Can you everybody put in there what Fola put in the chat? What is IFA? It's IFA, baby. Just look it up in. I just told you it's all. I just told different systems and African systems. It's working time. May they reap what they sow. This egotistical, controlling, manipulative administration. It's working time. We're not sowing this morning. I mean, we are, but I'm saying we doing this with the intent of it being a working. I mean, and that is a seed, because we're going to send it through time to the harvest and accelerate that. You see. Human systems attempting, trying to be absolute. This ego, this empire, this dominating thing they got on them, and their ambitions are unchecked. You trying to get Greenland. One time you were trying to get Mexico. Now you saying you want Venezuela. You done took their president and stuff. This is unchecked ambition. We see that same thing with Russia's ruler, Ukraine. We see that with Gaza, Israel, and Palestine. Unchecked ambition, rampant. The same spirit is running the United States. A hyperego. An identity that is built on power, dominance, image, productivity. 666, Nero Caesar. That's what 666 means. Corporate greed, authoritarianism, surveillance in certain states, a dehumanizing, predatory capitalistic system. Not only are the people keeping in place are monsters, but the system itself is a monster. And I told you guys, leading up to election, I said it's a two-headed monster. You got Kamala on one head of the monster, and then you had Trump on another head of the monster. One monster is a little bit more decent to the American citizens, but still the same kind of monster outside of America, which is a problem. These systems literally eat their citizens. Cannibalistic capitalism. Toxic, inhumane, dehumanizing, cannibalistic capitalism. So I wonder, is the theological definition and lens that made 666 superstition and a horror symbol and, panic, was it intentional? Because it's hiding its true meaning, which is a judgment on political power. Oh, maybe this ain't all about a lack of education. Maybe this was intentional. So we don't understand what the book is meaning. And have everybody to bear its name, 666, and make an image of itself on every corner. And they was talking to us, making it be the ATM and all that stuff, because the beast that is in Brussels, that quick fire information. Okay, fine. But a deeper truth is that people are under the influence of this toxic political power. And it is making images of itself on every corner. What's that? Corner store businesses. Dehumanizing capitalism. And the people that run these businesses now that have became from the corner store, now they have become Amazon. Now they have become Grok or SpaceX, Elon Musk. You get what I'm saying? Trump Towers, an image of itself. Maybe it was intentional. It's sounding like it. Remember, church house, White House, playhouse, all one house. Oh, but we're going to heap upon them what they are heaping upon the United States of America's citizens. Because 666 was almost like, this 666, because they're whispering to each other saying, watch out for the government and economies and leaders that demand worship, loyalty, fear, and controlling. 666. So I am now sitting in this chair actually thinking, because I was thinking it was the lack of education. I mean, it is on some part because we should have researched and studied ourselves. But this was a cloak to hide imperialistic, toxic, predatory capitalism. Mother Irene said, of course, baby, it was intentional. Now, in African systems, the 666 represented similar. This is where they got it from, in the sense of identifying negative, dehumanizing kings and queens. Remember that we're the first in everything. And then every culture, every people, they took what was in Africa and they de-Africanized it and they Greekized it, Jewishized it, Americanized it, Romanized it. But when you look at it, if you put it in 666 and ask for the Africanization of it, you will find out that it points to treating people as property. What's that? Chattel slavery. That number represents using religion to dominate people. It makes us understand 666 more. It was intentional. I mean, I won't dare. It just feels y'all did this on purpose to hide all of this. Now, when you look at numerology, you see what 6 means, and then you triple it, it becomes an angel number. Because 6 means humanity, harmony, integration, care, responsibility, serving one or the other. That's the number of man, 6. And then when you triple it, that 18 then becomes 9. So now it's talking about ethical responsibility, community stewardship, the home working as one, repairing what is broken. Yeah. So 666 is inherently evil. It's not demonic. It's not the devil. God, that was so. We just should have thought, how can 3 numbers be the devil or evil? Numbers now. We ain't talking about a person, talking about numbers. They did it. Bravo. They got us. But they ain't got us no more. They got us, but they ain't got us no more. I don't know how in the world I let that foolishness in my head. So whenever you see 666, and I need to put this on my angel number, set this to me, Nancy. When you personally see 666, it's a warning that you are putting money over meaning, productivity over purpose, control over consciousness, It means you're in an imbalance when you start seeing 666. That's a warning from your ancestors and the angels and the spirit world that you are in an imbalance. And you should be focused on repairing that, fixing that. When you see 666, you need to think, I got to pause, recenter myself, now reintegrate. Because I'm getting into an isolation where I get very, very focused on myself. And I'm not talking about in a healthy way. It's toxic. It's dehuman, dehumaning to others that are in your life. You just pull away. Yeah, you see 666, you're getting a warning. You're over-identifying with your work and what you do well. You have taken on an overabundance of responsibility. You're nearing burnout. You in survival mode living. When you begin to see this, because I'm giving you the Africanization, I'm also giving you the numerological, but also the psychological. When you see 666, you're in survivor mode. And it's telling you rest, because it's a warning. It's telling you stop grinding your soul into dust. We need to rethink that. We're talking about, I'm grinding. What are you grinding into dust? Some aspect of yourself, your strength. Are you overdoing it, overworking? What's up? 666 says you need to rebalance. 666 says you need to rest. 666 says you're moving in a spirit of control. You're more concerned about the algorithm than you are the message. You're looking at the likes and the comments, and that is more important to you. You see? So 666, when you see that angel number, there's an angel there to help your humanity and to get you complete. Remember, 6 is the incompletion, 7 is the completion. And when you see it, you need to start, getting back into yourself, not your ego. You say, you know what? I am more than my output. I'm not owned by systems. My humanity comes before my productivity. See, let that 666 warn you of your human labor with the intention of building you an empire. Or you wanting the money, you wanting the ideas to become a millionaire, multi-millionaire, and it's for something that is serving the ego. So when you see 666, spirit angels, ancestors, the Holy Ghost is trying to warn you. You're moving like Nero Caesar. Because that's what 66 literally means. The number of his name. It was right in our face, y'all. It was telling us there's a system where names are translated, the letters and names are translated to numbers. Duh. Now we see it, but we read it wrong. It meant something else because of what they taught. How do you feel, you guys? Yes, you were lied to, but now you know. Right. Come on, Grandma. You can write. You grab it and word it. That's exactly what it means when you see it. Versus you trying to get $1 and add to it. You need to let that number be, because spirit is giving you a warning. You're in balance. You're near burnout. You're operating and moving like Nero Caesar. Are y'all with me still? How are you feeling? 666 is not a blessing. That ain't what I'm saying, but I'm telling you it's not a curse. It is a diagnostic number. It's a signal. It's a mirror. It's a warning before collapse. We're doing a working this morning with $6.60. We're about to throw them into whatever they had planned for us. It's going to come upon them. 666 is the alarm that keeps humanity from losing itself in the ego and in capitalism and into other predatory manic behavior. I am so sleepy. Maybe it's the glasses, because sometimes these glasses, they do put me, I feel like I just came up a little bit. I make natchy coffee. Oh, never mind. It's 5:45. We got to go. I got to get out of here. Great. Adding this to my mental knowledge. Like I'm in school. I love it. I'm ready to teach this to everybody. And you should. That's the whole purpose. And you should. So that's not what that means. Dr. Reid, you dropping great knowledge. I'm trying to capture it all as I'm sitting at my desk at work. Okay. I feel like I can't be stopped because knowing what I know, knowledge is power. Larry, been listening to you for a while, very interested in your teaching and want to start a new journey. However, wondering if I'm too far behind. Oh, no, you're not. Not financially in a place to plunge in. If you are in here, you're in Patreon, that $12, make it work for you, like Kimberell told that woman, make her mask work for you. Only thing you got to do, when you go into that Patreon, that tab says collections, you can start your deconstruction process, because we got teachings on astrology and numerology and African Christianity and so much. You just got to become a student and do the work. What happens in the church and sitting on that pew, it gets you into an addictive desire of somebody to tell you everything you need to know. But that is opposite of spiritual growth. You must research even what you're told. I'm telling you right now, you shouldn't hear and say, oh, let me go tell somebody. You should pause, stop, get in books yourself and dig that up and add to what you were told, or confirm and go even deeper of what you were told. University 11 years ago, my ex-fiance, she called my ministry. She said, anybody sitting up on your teaching, they're in a university. You know, I understand that, Belter, and it's the truth. Don't tell yourself a lie. Sometimes bad stuff happens even with good intention. You got it. You're in the spirit of it. Because we're doing a seed this morning, but this ain't about us. This is about heaping upon the head of this administration 666 energy, Nero Caesar, because that's what they are. It's a boomerang. You're going to reap what you sow. It's going to come upon you and your children. Ivanka, even that little one. And whoever else, they got another son, I think Trump Jr., and that entire Heritage Foundation from 1973 that was formed as a response to Black people being able to vote and have civil rights. A couple of years later, Heritage Foundation was formed. We're going to put all of that on you and your children for generations, so that 100 years later from now, the world is experiencing a freedom. And you know what's going to happen, y'all. Although things are still bad, it ain't as bad as it was 50 years ago. So things are going to get better and better. And you and I have a responsibility as intercessors as relates to the future texts and shift strategies. We have to lay the foundation for the freedom and the renaissance that is on the way, that some of our children and grandchildren will get to see. Are y'all hearing? Right. Come on. It's the imprecatory. That's what I'm giving you. I'm giving you the imprecatory infrastructure for this seed, because when you send it, this is about sending it. Oh, yes, it is. All right. Oh, Lashika said, look, it's time now for the Taroma. I got you. Okay, you can go ahead and do that. But don't do 666. Do something else. Do 777. Yeah. 777 Taruma, 666 is gonna be the working. Yeah. We're going to fold them in on themselves as they reap the destruction that they sowed for us. Ashe, aho, and amen. It is so, and it cannot be otherwise. We have 400 years of slavery. You're going to have 400 years of slavery. 800 years. We're doubling it. You count the Jim Crows, a little bit more than that. You can go ahead and start doing that now, and I'll just pray while you're doing that. Just do a couple of declarations. To the end, before the eternal, and internal God, I decree that we are extending, expanding, growing, and deepening in every aspect of our spirituality and the world of our faith. We believe no matter what we feel, no matter what is before us, we see and feel and sense and know what is the will of God. And as a result, we are fortified in our soul. And we move forward on this Friday with a fight and a might, with a passion to see things come into their full fruition on Friday. In this moment, we acknowledge the eternal, internal. We acknowledge the eternal, always was, always will be, internal. Eternal, internal, eternal, internal. We acknowledge that source, that creative power. The creator is within me, within you, as an intelligence speaking to us and telling us what no man has revealed unto us. And as a result, our sight sees, and we know what we have not been exposed to. Not that information. Spirit has given unto us sight. And we are being recited in this hour. And we're beginning to see in a fresh and in a new way. We are not reaching for God. We are resonating with God that is with us and in us. Marimba funtara, sutaka, maribimonto ripapabebele. So rise, all of the powers of God in you right now. And I want you to stay right there, that frequency, and go throughout this Friday with him risen in you. He is risen in you. The divine intelligence in you, he ain't outside of you. He's nowhere out there. He's in here. Can't you tell? I activate the deep reservoirs of divine intelligence and knowledge that is in you. May you become the Christ. May you wake up to your Christ mind just as Jesus did and begin to change the world and begin to do things. Do magic, like raising people from the dead, like changing water into wine, like putting ears back on people's head after it had been cut off. We wake up to the Christ consciousness. In Buddhism, I was talking to an Indian today, and I got his number. We're going to talk a lot more. It is believed that once you, although Buddha was a man, just like Jesus, just like Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, when he reached the Buddha, and it's believed that once you can detach and go inside and connect, it is believed right here, that dot sometimes you see in people's forehead, it is believed that you can reach the Buddha. You can become the Christ if you let Christ be in you. We're not reaching for God, we're resonating with God. Reach up and get it. No, don't reach up, resonate. I want you to say, I'm resonating with God, not reaching for God. See, it's easier to reach. There's a part of your brain, if you tell the truth, it doesn't make sense to reach out, because that's the religion, that your power is somewhere else, not sitting with you. But I say in Christ's name and nature that you are becoming partnered with God, resonating with him, not reaching for him. The divine intelligence is not outside of you, it is in you. Conjure, activate, and speak, synchronize with the Christ mind, with the creator of the creative. Speak with your creative mind and see the universe in the quantum field with what you know belongs in your future. I say that you and I, we're operating from remembrance. We're remembering the technologies of old. Me and my sister were talking today about great grandma, we call granny on my daddy's side. This is what she told me. She said, come here, boy, you learn this. Hambone, where you been? Down the road, and I wish y'all could see what I'm doing in my thigh. Down the road and back again. Hambone, have you heard? Mama got hit by a flying turd. And that comes from the word of hoodoo in its roots. And it's literally about taking, and I'm about to take y'all there, how to use the things in the earth, such as a ham bone or jawbone of an ass. You used to that in the Bible, and he won the war. And then retaliate, bringing the retaliation on the head of your nearest loved one because of what you tried to do to mine. That's the $6.66 energy that we're doing. We bringing it on. Who tried to bring it on us? The mama, the spouse, the child, the whole thing. Is my sister in here so y'all know I ain't lying? That's the same granny. We got it on both sides. The same granny that will take us down into the woods looking for medicine. God, I wish. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying to y'all? Use the technologies of those that came before you. I'm gonna remember. We are collectively remembering. Is my sister in here? Because we just had this conversation. So I am resonating with God. I'm not reaching for him. I'm not reaching for him. He's right here. You should see him in my eyes. Oh my God. Mama Nita is who you talking about, Larry. No, I forgot I told you, Mama. I said, how you know? Because you said that she did come to you. Now, all right, so that's my daddy's side, Granny. On my mama's side is Mama Nita. My grandma lived with Ida. My brother said something at the table last Christmas. I think I'm telling this right. He was sick, and she got a teaspoon and done something and made a candy for him to suck on that healed him. And she was doing this, and I got to do, there's another candy you make. It's not for you. It's what you give to your enemy. And that'll finish them. My mama's mama. It's on both sides of our family. And 9 times out of 10, it's on both sides of your family way back. You just detach. That's why I prophesy that you will remember. You're going to go to cook, but you're not cooking a meal. You're going in there to cook something that heals. The spices and the herbs are going to look different to you in the kitchen in the time ahead. And you're going to begin to create what you need, not just you. Because remember, the ancestral magic was about the community. So not just your healing, but the healing of those around you. I want to know, can you hear me in a new way? Can you hear me in a different way? I called you to the kitchen, cunning women. I called you to the kitchen, and I feel like I'm calling for all of the matriarchs before you. You're going to feel us in the kitchen. You're going to feel us in the kitchen, and we're going to tell you what to do. And I'm going to show you how to make a way out of no way. God, we want more and more and more of this. We yield to it. We're open to it. Deepen our spirituality as we're before your presence. Open up our heart and our mind and cause us to remember. Cause us to come into the full nature that we have been programmed to be, our purposes. We thank you for the prophetic spirit that is amplifying itself in our life and in this community. Stir amongst your people and intercessors today. Cause them to ride high in the spirit and sense and feel and be lit with an apostolic and ancestral fire. And may you hear from spirit today, the ancestors and the angels, giving you direction about the future. Glory. Glory. And it is so. All right, let's go ahead and do the seed. We're gonna stop there because I feel it go on for another hour. But let's just stop right there and go back and listen to this. Just go back and listen to it a lot so that then you can teach. I want you to go and teach. Do some lives on it. Why not? You can just say something like, I was in a session with my mentor, my personal prophet, my teacher. And you can own it and say, and I begin to hear him say, and tell your experience what was happening in your mind, then do the teaching. Because you got to keep it real and then come out of your experience. And then just dump it. Just go out, just dump it. Okay. All right. I didn't even look at the C's. So I might miss somebody. I'm just starting right now from this part where I'm at. Mother Ivory, thank you so much. 777 Taruma and 666. This is a working seed. And now I gave you the energy. Make sure you keep that energy. Because without the intention, you just gave a nice offering to MBNG. Thank you, Leonica. Anybody before them, I didn't see it. Farrell, God bless you. Thank you. In agreement with you, Lala. Oh, so y'all remember these songs? You see, I told you. My grandma taught me that home and the jet. We're remembering. See, do you think you think, oh, this is a lot for me? It's so that's that part of you we got to get rid of. You here cause you belong here. You're deconstructing. It ain't too much. You just lazy. Cause you know you're gonna have to you can have to study. There's a lot to go back and watch. Well, oh hell, hell, oh well. You here because you belong here. You're not like them. A lot of you say you remember that. Ain't that something? Erica Batson, you're going to begin to etch in your candles certain things that are coming from spirit, but it's actually a part of you remembering. Candle work is something that you are going to really be using in the month of February. And this is going to be something that will always be a part of your weaponry bag, is candle work. But I saw you, when I say your name, etching in the skin, the wax skin of candles. And then I began to see you etching upon parchment paper. I want you to take on the responsibility of this female, this feminine. This is not a mom, but this is horizontal. So it's a friend or a sister. Half sister, halfway sister. It's like a sister. I want you to take that on. You're going to pull them out. That's your work and your spiritual work. And in doing that, that is going to free up aspects of yourself from the past traumatic pain of a young girl, 12, 16, 19. All right? Thank you, Shelly. In agreement with you. I love the boomerang signal. You see what she did? That's exactly how I see it in my mind. Who is this? TMTR2X. I don't know who you are. I began to look up in the spirit and then I saw a flying bird. And spirit is telling me that is the gift of sight that is in your life. The gift of sight in your life has been ignored. I want you to honor it more. In fact, spirit says that I'm going to begin to teach you some things, and your element is water. I don't know if you're a water sign, but your element is water. And spirit said to begin to speak to yourself and pray with water running over your hands and over your feet. I see you standing in water in prayer. And you're going to begin to experience spiritual travel. There's going to be a delay between the time you're doing this because you're going to do this over and over. Then a time going to pass, and then you're going to begin to travel while you sleep. And I'm going to cause you to understand what has been a dark saying to you, what has been not seen clearly. The spirit said you shall see, because your sight is meant to be in flight. Maureen, in agreement with you. Joy. And you will over and over and over again find yourself experiencing the overcomer. Every time it seems like that something happens and a block comes, you're able to work around it. Spirit says that that is the spirit of the overcomer that is in you. And you are also going to be communicated with by spirit in your dream, because there's something that there's an overreach. It's almost like you got to back up and follow the boundary. So either you're giving yourself too much or you are showing up, intruding, assisting, trying to help, but you need to back up. And I don't know what this is, but the spirit is calling it an overreach. The overcomers overreach. You are overcomer, and you cannot use it intercessorily. You cannot use your spirit of the overcomer and then hand it off to somebody to try to get them to do it. It's intrusive spiritually, and Spirit says, move back on that. And I began to understand something even as I said that. There is no need to overcompensate. Spirit says you already are, and you have done your part. If they don't have it, if there's nobody there, they don't have a mom or a dad or provider, that is on them. Spirit says, do not overcompensate or overreach my overcomer. Bless you, Aretha, in agreement with you. Akeem, bless you, in agreement with you. Ophelia, bless you, in agreement with you. Sandra Woods, what is happening now is that you are having one moment after the next of clarity and the feeling like, I wish I had known. Spirit says, do not think that you are behind time, because you're not. You're right on schedule. If you had known then, you still will be right where you are right now, because you're right in the perfect situation. You are under the right kind of pressure. You're under the right kind of, when I say pressure, I'm talking almost like the pressure you got here before this deadline. Everything is perfect for your making. And let me tell you this, under pressure, diamonds are made. And that is where you are right now. You are being made into something that will shine, and it will not be able to be hid under a bushel. Spirit says that I'm bringing you into the forefront, and I'm making you the main character. Sandra Woods. Sandra Lawson, bless you, in agreement with you. Chanel, I ain't saying that right. Janelle, maybe that's right. The Spirit says that a reconsideration period you have just entered into, reconsidering a re-entry or a sign up again, or to be a part of that and work that area again. And the Spirit says this reconsideration is also a restructuring. Embrace the idea of putting things into a new order and into a different rhythm and beat and tempo. Syncopation is shifting right now, and you're going to begin to sync with another view or vision as relates to your future. Vonda, thank you. Rhonda Jones, thank you so much. Rhonda, radical. I see you standing before an easel, and what you have planned and what you desire to do is a massive undertaking and thing. But Spirit says that you are anointed to manage resources that complete and also construct things that are meant to be a blessing to other people. And I hear the Spirit say that I'm going to cause you to become a manager of millions. Listen to me, and you're going to find that nobody's hand will be able to reach in your cookie jar. That's exactly how I see it. So that's how I'm saying it. And it brings back a positive memory. But the Spirit says to you that it's yours as you help they and them fulfill by their deadline over and over again. All right. I am Dr. Stephanie Lynn. Thank you. Thank you, Follow. Thank you, Jeanette Jules. In agreement with you, Miss Pat. In agreement with you, Alicia. In agreement with you, Jessica. Your grandma taught you that song too? Wow. Crystal Williams. And a cry I began to hear come up out of the Spirit. And it sounded like a young child. But now my angel is telling me, Larry, that is Crystal. And Crystal is meant to go in a consecration for 7 days, because I'm going to make her eyes clear. An angel that is a watcher, an angel that causes sight to heighten, is going to visit you after this consecration. 7 days, 7 hours. Consecrate yourself. It got to be a minimum of 7 hours a day. No, nothing. If anything, water. No, nothing for 7 days. Because I bet y'all don't like when I prophesy like this, because then you get obligated, gotta go on the fast, because you don't do it what I said ain't coming to pass. Spirit says that you are going to be answered. All right. Erica Bass, I think I already did yours. All right. Marion, thank you. Betty Cox, bless you. In agreement with you, Martha Weston. I think I sent you a prophecy. No, that's Marva Moore's. But that's the last one I got to do. It's a new one came in. Monica Keones, bless you. Shanae, God bless you. In agreement with you. That's good. Thank you. Hey, Stephanie, God bless you. Dr. Andrea Williams, God bless you. And the Spirit says that your altitude is actually about to become higher, and you're on a lift. It's a launch, and Spirit launch. And the Spirit says, oh, okay, wait a minute, pause. You should have spent more time in launching, but the Spirit says that I'm wrapping around your head another idea on how to recover what was lost, time and momentum. Spirit is going to show you how to build momentum around a launch. Mm-hmm. And the Spirit says this is going to change your altitude. Your altitude as a apostle, and your altitude as a seer, and your altitude as a teacher. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Shanae. I already done that one. Miss LaShonda, thank you. God bless you. Crystal Williams, I already done that one. God bless you. Peace, God bless you. Receive. I've literally begun etching things into my candles before I sit at my altar. Oh my God. Sheba, bless you. Some of these are saved twice. Zari. And I hear the Spirit say that I'm teaching your hands to war. At this place, at this moment in your life, is extremely important for you to learn. Workings like today, you're not here by happen chance, because I'm teaching your hands how to war. You are a warrior. I'm seeing on your forehead warrior. And you're meant to fight. And the great thing about you and your personality that you do not have a get up or quit. And this is necessary for a long time, because I see you taking down something in the family line that is showing up like a tower. And this, I'm just hearing Babylon. There's something that is wicked that has grown up in the family and has been passed down, and you see it. And Spirit said your assignment is to cut it up at the root, and only you can do it. And doing that is what you must begin to learn. Your first warfare is going to be the warfare of the community that you are in, of you taking down the big fish, taking down that tower, addressing that has grown up in its midst. Mm-hmm. The Quincy of God bless you. Bless you, Chris. Happy birthday. How old did you turn on your birthday, Chris? Gail de Grossert, bless you. Ryan Flagger. Hi, Flagger, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a while. Leah Edwards, bless you. Trashima, God bless you. Belta, in agreement with you. In agreement with you, Jenna and Candace. And let me see, Robin. Robin, it's just ridiculous, some of the things that you have had to sit with and manage. And I hear Spirit say that He is going to reward you for the ridiculous that you weathered. And I also hear the Spirit say that I'm going to release you even more from the ridiculousness of it all. You're separating from someone that is filled with drama, someone that has been a consistent over and over source of pain and just bad days or no peace. And Spirit says that you are going to recover, and you're going to get your days back, and you're going to also get your strength back. Your strength has been zapped because of what you have had to sit with and do and work out. But Spirit says, I'm rebuilding you. I'm giving you a second wind in the Spirit. I'm actually beginning to show you some things. Pay attention to your dreams, and also just stuff that come across your desk that resonate. God in you is resonating with the path that you must take. And you're going to know because of the peace that's going to come upon you on what to do next. What did I say? Fola? I didn't say fola? Oh, I'm learning. Give me time. It'll be done, I promise you. D parts. Fola, 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 fola. God bless you, Sandra. Bless you, Ebony. In agreement with you. Please go back and listen, Lahoma, I think I just sent you a prophetic word. Thank you. God bless you. William Jones, God bless you. Bless you, Carmen. I see you. Thanks. I received. I will share something with you like that word is right on point. Okay, baby. Let's see. Leslie Clardy, God bless you. Thank you, DM Craig. God bless you. I've done candle work with Carbons and Will. Okay. It's a nice picture of you. Liz McCray, God bless you. You 39? So you and Junior the same age. Who is the 39 right here? I feel the term 40. Oh, what you gonna do for your 40th birthday, Chris? You need to go ahead and plan that now. Thanks, Nathan, for Taruma and reaping working. Oh, you got clear on that. That's because you got a little warrior in you. Okay. Whew. That was a blessing. That was like a short Sunday morning. Oh my God, it's an hour and 21 minutes. Please go back and listen to this. We need DM Pear or Nicole, somebody, because this here was a mess in a good way. The root word of message is mess. So whenever I say, oh, you a mess, don't feel it. Because mess is root word of message and messenger. That's right. You calling me a mess because I'm telling you the truth. Call me messy. That's by my messenger and message. Constance. Michael and Constance Dow. And without fail, over and over, you will find yourself riding the wave to the top. I'm seeing great waters in your life now, and none of these waters are settled and at peace. All of these waters are moving, but the waves are shifting you into new ways of doing things and new ways of communication and new ways of relationship building. I see a world being built for you guys that you're just going to ride one of these waves and just settle in. You need to know that what is in your mind to do and how to do it and where to go is me, except the Lord. You're just waiting for timing and execution. Sit in that way and let patience hold your heart. Let patience hold your heart. I just made a post about patience. I'm trying to find it. Let patience hold your heart because it is coming, it is going to be, and the landing is going to go well. Evil doesn't sleep, is what I said in the post. It waits. So the way that you beat anything that is evil is that you operate in patience and strategy. Because anybody that wins against evil has to do so by having a wait. You can't be quick to the trigger because evil don't sleep and it doesn't wait. Many lose their fight against evil due to their lack of strategy and patience. Reach down in your weaponry bag. And right now, Constance, your greatest weapon is your mouth. So in your private times, I want you to really give yourself to, just keep hitting it over and over and over and over. Words just release, release, release. And all's going to be well. All right. It doesn't feel like an hour. That's because it was an hour and 24 minutes. You're welcome. Hey, now. You said, call me Messy D. You're going to get this work. I know that's right. Out the country somewhere. Okay, let me know. I know you got your little friends. Don't you hate when the oh, my mama was shady self. Don't really like your friends, because taking you away from the family, your little friends. I don't know if you want to go with your little friends. Let me know where you and your little friends going. I might show up. I might. Then again, I might just send you money for your 40 is big. 40 is big. Chris been through divorces, some everything, and has been one of the great voices, not just supports, but one of the great voices in my ear without him knowing it, for allowing me to have certain conversation with him that everybody don't create that kind of conversation with me. And so, yeah, you're a little tiny bit, a little special. And you and Carrie, y'all might need to do some podcast. I'm tired of telling Carrie to get on somewhere and talking, and she a whole Gemini. Her whole energy is communication. What are you doing, Carrie? What's the problem? If you don't get out there and go to talking, you know they say that. You got. I heard about your little car. I heard about your little car and that little job you done got. You notice how they did. Shading. All right, Shamako, working sees sown. All right. Okay. Got it. Yep. I think Naida, Carrie. And sometimes they may clash in a good way. And then and that Chris gonna probably try to be the mediator and the balance. I don't agree. I don't agree. Then who else will be? Oh, CJ. Y'all could easily do. I mean, easy. You know, but I know y'all busy and you making money other ways. I'm just saying. It's like I'm trying to push everybody to do a podcast, and I ain't half got my hind in on my platform. What is happening? Am I tired? You know what it is? It's not that I'm tired. I'm tired of talking about that stuff. I'd rather just talk about this kind of stuff on my main platform. I want to talk about what interests me. I'm just not interested in stupid people. I guess it can be entertaining, but I ain't even really entertained by it. Not right now. I got too much going on. I'm like, okay. I had a podcast too, Sisters of Serendipity. I ain't gonna say nothing. Thank you, Beverly. In agreement with you. Yeah, we will watch that. We need somebody to watch. The only person I watch now, if I was going to kick back and back, I ain't watching in a while. I've been running. It's Thais. Who else? I watched a little bit of Armand yesterday. Of course, I watched Pam because we doing cases. Sometimes I gotta get ready on. Car pick us up in 30 minutes. All right, see you later. Oh, you spiritually woke? Okay, good. Great. I am filming today. Thank you for the push. Yes, and you took that guy. You need to do podcast, and she went on. And Kendall, would have been a few that's doing really good in this community. Quite a few of you guys, and you're really good. I'm glad you're doing it. Great talking voices. You look good. Don't nobody want to look at nobody ugly. I know I don't, because I think ugly, you can catch it. So I try to keep it as far away from me as possible, like it's COVID-19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. I think ugly catches. So I don't like to set my eyes on that, and then I'll be caught. No. Cerise, God bless you. In agreement with you, I'm connecting with you. I haven't watched no one. It still do seem like it's still we in a certain. Oh yeah, no shade, but yeah. I don't even know what I said that was funny. All right, I love you. Oh, you master teacher, that's nice for you to say that. Love him. Please listen again and don't forget, teach it. Teach it. You got to teach it. All right. You know, God don't play by me, so I'm gonna listen to him and start my my evening.
Don't know what is this that I feel, but it's for the life you give me. The steps I take really is amazing to me. Always there for me. God, it really don't play about me. Don't play about me. God really don't play about me. God really don't play about me. No, he really don't play about me. Really don't play about me. God really don't play about me. No, he really don't play about me. About me, don't play about me. Don't wanna be too mean, but I feel all my enemies really underestimated me. I'll sit back, I'm gonna watch them all. One by one they'll fall, and nobody answered their call. God, it really don't play about me. Don't play about me. God really don't play about me. God really don't play about me. No, it really don't play about me. Really don't play about me. God really don't play about me. No, it really don't play about me. God, it really don't play about me. Don't play about me. God really don't play about me. God really don't play about me. No, it really don't play about me. Really don't play about me. God really don't play about me. No, it really don't play about me.